1.2 million? That's crazy. Let's turn on some. What is here? What this? Yes, go. Not even putting. Kinda. Then has China's communist. I should. My friends from China. That's a less good video, but we'll just take some worse videos as well in it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A
welcome to
longer.
the wild world of the Iran war. I'm
But
talking
it's a
about
good, guys. Look, a diamond, two diamond, one
and
flat, two.
Muslims are going fucking nuts all over the world. It's Ramadan season. Today we have a Sikh man
What? How do I have
attacked, okay,
407?
and his business being closed down
I don't even know.
by British police in London
Nice.
because Muslims were attacking him.
But I also have
Screenshot
36 now on
Get
you.
your white colonizer mug down below in the description of thetravelingcloud.com. Let's get into today's crazy meme show. Breaking: Indian restaurant owner in London who was threatened by a mob of radical Muslims has been arrested over a social media post. Let's take a look here.
Wider than usual.
Here are the young, very nice young Muslim boys taunting him.
Yeah, it's just his voice. The audio is super high.
Proudly non-halal restaurant. So you're also not allowed to say that you're not halal now, proudly. Harman Singh Kapoor, who refused to sell halal meat in his restaurant, was threatened, attacked, and harassed by a mob of
Got
Muslims.
pretty bad volume settings for him.
After seeking help from British police, having his pleas ignored, he took to social media saying he was willing to pick up arms to defend himself and his family, and he was arrested for that. So if you don't want to sell halal meat anymore, if you don't want to, and you want to proudly say that you don't want people of the Muslim faith in your restaurant, hence you don't have to sell halal meat, you get arrested. That's fucking insane.
That is a good. I could have made.
You're causing breach of the peace. So you gotta move and leave the area. You gotta move. You gotta move. You're creating breach of the.
Look how much the Muslims, the young Muslims, how much they give the shabab as we call them. Look how much they give a fuck about British police. Every time you see it's a white British person, a black British person, Indian British person, they follow the commands of the police immediately. Like, all right, you're arresting me for speaking. All right, here we go. Muslims, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a flying fuck. They don't give a fuck about a word that they say. They don't care. Palestinian activist PNN out in public harassing U.S. Army service member. Let's take a look. I'm not surprised about this.
I have a question for my Instagram. Are you willing to die for Israel? Huh? America first or Israel first? You can't answer that question, sir? As an American citizen, you can't say America first? Did you sign your life away to Israel or to America, sir? Huh? Come on, man. We were just vibing. What happened?
We're not vibing.
Nah? Why? Because I asked you a simple question?
We came out of nowhere.
Yeah, America first, Israel first. Where are you with?
You can answer it.
All right. You can answer, nah?
I'm good.
Are you allowed to say America first?
I'm good.
Are you allowed to, though?
I'm alright.
So
Have a
you
good day, sir.
So you can't say America first?
Have a good day.
Why are you getting upset?
I'm not getting upset. I'm just saying have a good day.
You sound stressed, brother. You sound stressed. You know they're killing children in Iran? I have a question for my Instagram.
Killing children in Iran. Where were you, Palestine News Network, when the Islamic regime murdered 100,000 people? I don't remember seeing you make one single video. That's how you know the Free Palestine shit is a scam, baby. That's how you know. Horrifying. Hamas is now selling women in Gaza as sex slaves. Now, they've been doing that.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. معكم الخطاب الخليل.
طبعا احنا في حملة قاموا فيها اخواننا في الضفة الغربية.
Widows of the war also being forcibly remarried, all being financed by Palestinians in the West Bank. Why are we saying now? Don't you guys remember during the midst of the war, a Yazidi slave was saved in Gaza because Palestinians were holding a fellow Arab slave? Right? An Arab, Yazidis are not Arabs. They consider them Arabs. A Yazidi woman who was captured by ISIS was funneled into Gaza. Don't you remember that story? No? We don't remember what the people of Gaza so proudly do? We don't remember how $5 million was on the table for any information about hostages that never, ever was taken up. That offer was never taken up. Not by a single Gazan. Not by one single Gazan. While these women were being sodomized in tunnels underground. Here's Tommy Robinson posting on
That's it. Why did it take that long? Whatever.
Oh no, friends, we don't throw things at people, even when we have very big feelings inside. Isn't that right, friends? Yeah. You know, friends, sometimes people do things that seem scary, but we have to ask ourselves, why were they feeling so many big feelings that day?
Were they bad guys?
No. They were just very confused friends.
We don't want you here. Go back to your country.
Well, that's not very nice to say, is it? Let's use nice, inclusive language, please. These boys could have grown up to become CNN journalists and uplifting members of this beautiful community. Because some mean people may feel like they didn't belong here, they made a little bitty mistake by throwing a bomb into a crowd of people. And that makes my heart very, very sad.
Grainger knows that as an HVAC technician, the heat is on you every day. Your first call? An office building with a noisy AC unit. Time to put your experience to work. On site, your meters don't lie, the blower motor's failing. But Grainger's easy-to-search website quickly helps you find what you need to keep the office and their HVAC running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's fun. I'm way worse than. I'm gonna hit the ball.
Sick, but the crazy thing is that's the world we live in. That is the world we actually live in. I was seeing videos of people trying to justify a Jew, by the way, an American Jew, trying to justify why that Lebanese fucker from Dearborn, Michigan, that goat fucker, tried to shoot up a synagogue. Because his family, who had ties to Hezbollah, was killed in Lebanon. When have you ever seen a Jew attacking a Muslim because something happened? Or a Muslim? It doesn't happen. Flashback, pro-Palestinian Muslim influencers started screaming as loud as possible because customers and players at Starbucks didn't seem to embrace Hamas in Palestine. Let's see.
That was a crazy.
Surprised about this? No.
Shame on you for supporting genocide! Are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed, sir? Guys, free Palestine cannot buy from Starbucks. Alright? You guys are not ashamed. My brother, are you not ashamed? Okay, guys, they're not ashamed. Guys, please do not buy from Starbucks, you guys. Boycott Starbucks! Shame!
Now you have, and I bring this up all the time. You got to ask yourself the question: what is the point of housing these people in your countries? What does it accomplish for you? What do you gain from it? You don't gain anything. Nothing at all. Iranians blast no support from Keir Starmer or Ayatollah Sadiq. Let's take a look.
Just tell us how you feel about Keir Starmer. He's not been very supportive of you guys.
He's not. I'm afraid he's not. While he has to, because we are living in his country and we have the right to get his support, to get his voice. But he has just keep his mouth shut and tells nothing about our country, the future of our country.
And no support from Keir.
No support from Keir and Ayatollah Sadiq Khan. He does as well. He just, because we all know the police are getting suggestion from mayor. So basically, he just comes and says, oh, you cannot stay here, you're not allowed to use sound system, but it doesn't work for Palestinian, but only just coming pushing us. We are peacefully here. Every morning, I keep this, you see that road? Clean and tidy. Go look at the Palestinian protest. They attack police.
Well,
they are like
supporting Samara
That was crazy.
can with what's happening in
I
Iran.
want to
There
see
are going
that.
to be more asylum seekers in the months ahead.
Yes, there will be, and
That's a crazy goal.
what do we do? I don't have an answer at this point. Unfortunately, the government certainly hasn't acted on this. We're seeing in Australia already issues with that when you look at the Iranian soccer team.
Are we surprised in any capacity whatsoever?
Now on plot 1, wait, what division?
Abandoned Iran completely. We even saw a tweet from Trump talking about how now that Keir Starmer wants to get involved, or
Damn, that just removed like so many.
doesn't want his help anymore. Keir Starmer is a babbling idiot. The Labour Party needs to be voted out in the UK, and somebody new voted in, because this is absolute horseshit. When 60 Minutes journalist went to Sweden to show us a wonderful world of Islam.
Attack.
Oh.
Did I let shit?
Excuse me. Please. Get out of here. No, we are leaving, but you don't need to hurt us. There's no need to be unkind. Hey. Don't do it.
The gang's attention turns when a local intervenes and drives his mobility scooter into the most violent attacker.
Move.
I love how like white people or European white
individually attacked.
Their way of like dealing with this is you don't have to be rude, you don't have to be so aggressive. They don't understand that these baboons, the only way that you deal with them is by yelling at them and physically hurting them. They are animals. They act like animals.
That's a crazy.
Their skin because of where they come from. It is because of the countries that they live in have been corrupted by Islamic supremacist doctrine. And when they come to the West, they are ready to enforce that in full. And when you white people give them an inch, they will take a fucking kilometer and a half. They'll take 5 kilometers if they can. Don't be an idiot. Stop it at the gate. Yell at them violently. Curse them out. Scare them into submission, because that's what they're trying to do to you. That is what they're trying to do to you. Liberal woman confronts a man who puts up an American and British flag and tells him to take it down because it's offensive.
Offensive, and you just need to take them down.
It's a British flag. Are you joking?
Yeah.
We're in Britain, right?
Because I have to look outside my window every day and see these flags. It's just offensive.
What's wrong with this? Right?
Everything's wrong with it.
I'm proud to be British. And I've got my
Well, I don't
flag
care
up.
if you're proud to be British. You need to remember that everyone's a little bit different, and having that up is rude and insulting to people.
How is it rude and insulting?
Because we're in a multicultural world, so it doesn't matter.
Are we in England? Yes or no?
That shouldn't matter. No, it's just offensive, and you just need to take them down.
It's a British flag. Are you joking?
Yeah.
We're in Britain, right?
Because I have to look outside my window every day and see these flags. It's just offensive.
What's wrong with this? Right?
Everything's wrong with it.
I'm proud to be British. And I've got my
Well, I don't
flag
care if
up.
you're proud to be British. You need to remember that everyone's a little bit different, and having that up is rude.
This feels fake. This feels like a fake video. I'm having a hard time believing that video is real. If that video is real, I truly trust that British police would arrest the guy, by the way, for harassing the woman. That's the level of police brutality I've seen in Britain. Muslim influencer explains why Muslims are the only justified colonial project. Oh, amazing. At least they're saying it openly now.
Let's talk about the Islamic conquest, something that people incorrectly conflate with Zionist colonialism all the time. The Islamic conquest was a transformative period in the history of the Middle East following the death of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in 632 CE. The Rashidun Caliphate began to expand its borders with the aim of spreading the message of Islam and unifying the varying Arab tribes within the region. It was seen as a religious duty to spread the word of Islam to non-Muslim communities, the idea being that Islam was the true and final revelation, and spreading it was a divine mandate. Additionally, early Islamic rulers often promoted their rule as a way to bring justice to regions that were previously ruled by corrupt or unstable empires. Islamic governance would replace oppressive or unjust regimes with a more equitable system based on Islamic principles. Now, this began right here in the Arabian Peninsula, and
Nice.
the early conquest can be understood in the context.
I feel like we're losing, but at least I got.
The Muslim community in Medina faced threats from hostile neighboring tribes and empires. So the campaigns to expand Islam were initially defensive, aimed at protecting the Muslim state and securing its borders.
Wait, how does that? That's an oxymoron. How do you? That contradicts. That doesn't work.
Or not.
How do you wage a defensive war to spread a religion? That doesn't make any sense. You can't defend and spread your religion. That's not defensive anymore.
So the campaigns to expand Islam were initially defensive, aimed at protecting the Muslim state and securing its borders. But it quickly moved through vast territories, toppling empires such as the Byzantine and the Sassanid empires, who were seen as unjust and oppressive societies, especially to religious minorities. Local populations in areas like the Levant and North Africa, for example, were discontented under Byzantine rule and therefore saw the toppling of this empire as liberation rather than conquest. But this, of course, vastly changed the religious landscape of these areas. Cities like Jerusalem, Damascus, and Alexandria, which had long been centers for Christian and Jewish life, then suddenly found themselves under new Islamic governance. Some populations were relieved by the conquest, while others were initially resistant. But over time, many of the conquered populations voluntarily converted to Islam.
It's crazy.
The establishment of a vast unified empire.
Weirdly, it's possible to.
Reasons this mass voluntary conversion happened, with a lot of it being rooted in the treatment these people received under Islamic governance. The protection of conquered populations was a significant aspect of the Islamic expansion, and I'll briefly go over a few of the general principles that were followed. First is the dhimmi system, which granted protection to non-Muslim religious communities, which allowed for religious freedoms and cultural integration with people of the book, meaning Christians and Jews. And of course, with that comes religious tolerance and a policy of coexistence. Additionally, there were guarantees of safety for local populations, and Arab armies specifically had a duty to protect civilian life. Those local populations were also integrated and well represented in regional governance, allowing them to maintain some level of autonomy. There was also a strong emphasis on social welfare, not just for vulnerable Muslims, but for vulnerable non-Muslims as well.
Nice.
This helped to establish
That was
a
crazy.
community and loyalty among the conquered populations. Now, subhanAllah, this is all because of the teachings of the Quran and the Hadiths, which contain numerous verses advocating for peaceful behavior. If they incline to peace, then incline to it. There is no compulsion in religion. O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female and made you peoples and tribes that
They got another.
one another. Islam is a religion that teaches peace and justice. And that alone is why it was so successful in its expansion. I hope you learned something today.
Yes, I learned that if you package colonialism with a hijab and a few Quranic verses.
Yeah, he can't even hear tell. It's like so quiet.
Just and right and fun.
Oh, why did he do that?
Except for that time you guys conquered our holy site, built a mosque on top of it, and then banned us from praying at our second holiest site for 700 years. As long as we come in peace, right? As you're conquering us. What if we don't come in peace? What if we don't want to be conquered? Well, then. All of a sudden, the plot thickens a little bit, right? Is that how it works? Habibti? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, see you guys in the next one. Love you a long time. I love you especially, my baby. See you guys next one. Goodbye, Cots. Bye-bye.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where humans and AI coordinate work together. AI can spot roadblocks and assign work in a snap, so everything and everyone stays on track. That's how work gets handled. That's Asana. Visit us at asana.com. That's ASANA.com.
So on March 24th, 2026, dozens gathered outside Rangrace and Hammersmith protesting the Sikh owner restaurant's long-standing refusal to serve halal meat in favor of Jakarta methods. So owner Harman Singh Kapoor, facing years of harassment including threats of vandalism, posted a video displaying his ceremonial kaipan, stating that he would defend his family, leading to his apparent arrest.
That was not even that far away. Like, we could have won that.
He's the one that's getting arrested?
Not far.
What the hell is that? Doesn't even make any sense. Okay, well, let's look at it. So this is him getting, I guess this is him getting dragged out.
Oh, Snowden, nice. The most
Oh my god.
played.
Not only threats, they were constantly at his shop. Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing of this. Oh my fucking god. So this is the guy that got arrested. The UK restaurant just restaurant from a sign up that says we don't sell halal. Holy shit.
No, that's so bad. He can't even
They
take
say
his
fuck
medication
them.
or have a bit of water.
Holy fuck. So now they're attacking this guy. Where do you suppose the cops only snipe the minority on any side of the conflict? Well, I don't know. Let me see what the other images of this happening are. And,
I can't believe I'm saying this.
well, no, this isn't really it. Oh, proudly, we don't sell halal. And this is the guy right here that did it. Well, where are the images of the attacks? I'm trying to see if I can find it. Muslims have surrounded a Sikh family restaurant, refusing to sell halal food? Wait, what? This is in London? What the fuck's wrong with them?
I'm still. You cannot stop me going anywhere. You cannot stop me. You cannot stop me to go anywhere.
We're fucked? Yeah, this is insane.
No, you move them out.
Oh my god, yeah, how do you, like, how is this happening in London? This should be happening in, like, I could see it happening in some other random country, but London, oh my fucking god. London's fallen, yeah, I guess so. Met Police has failed law-abiding citizens, Mayor London, fail London. So this is the guy that they're arresting him. Oh my god. How does something like this happen? This is insane. We need to find out why the owner got arrested. Yeah, exactly. And is this the guy?
Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Everybody knows that I am under severe attack every day.
He says I'm under attack.
Peaceful community. Police help is so far inadequate, and me, my family are threatened every day, physically, mentally.
Wow.
This left me no other choice to pick up the arms now.
Yeah.
I'm going to defend my family myself.
So this is what they're... So wait a minute. This guy has people attacking and harassing his family and his restaurant for days, but he shows that he has something for self-defense, and now they went and arrested him.
I don't have trust in Met Police.
Oh my god.
If anybody wants to encounter me, please be ready to die. I am not afraid to kill you anymore. Don't come near my family.
Based. See, these are the kind of immigrants that we need, right? Like, this guy sounds like an American. Just need to give him a fucking AR-15. And he's a racist on Twitter? Oh, well, now definitely need to get him in here. Yeah, for sure. And peaceful Muslims surround a restaurant in the UK. Is this another image of it? No, here's another one. Look at all this.
Come.
Holy shit.
This is illegal parking. They're going there.
Oh, this is the same image. I'm trying to see if there's any other angles of this happening. Oh, yeah, here's another one. Can you believe that Britain, like one of the most civilized countries in the world, has decided to import this chaos? Isn't that insane? Like, why would you import these people? Import the third world, become the third world. That's right. Oh my god. This is crazy. So civilized? Yeah, I guess so. Oh my fucking god. Isn't this insane? What the hell's wrong with them?
All of you, you're causing breach of the peace.
Wow.
You gotta move and leave the area.
It gets worse every
What
year.
is this?
It does. It will get, and it will
That
continue
guy
to get
retarded?
worse
Like, what?
until these people are dealt with. All of these people need to be remigrated. Every single one of them. The fact that we're dealing with this, and like, or not we, I mean, that British people are dealing with this is like a fucking, it is a massive fucking disgrace. It is such a disgrace. It's crazy. Brexit and unofficial open border policy? Yeah, I guess so. These people are not imported. English youth? Doesn't matter to me. Still get them the fuck out of the country either way. And find a country they want to go to and take them there. And it's crazy that people are putting up with this bullshit, man. And is there another one? Yeah, they're the ones. Football chants defeat Islamophobia. Islamophobia is whenever you go and harass somebody for not selling your kind of food and then attack them repeatedly in like a massive group, yelling at them. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, this is gotta stop. Holy fucking shit. This won't end well, get ready. Yeah, I think that a lot of people are getting very, very fed up with this stuff. I didn't know this was as bad as it is. Like, I saw something about this a couple of days ago, but I don't know.
That is a crazy
And are there any more? No, these are the same images. I'm seeing if there's any more images too. But the Sikh family restaurant owner deserve the support, ban halal. I mean, I can see them doing that. I could see very clearly that happening. Oh, here we go.
I will fight. I'll keep on fighting. If you are with me or not with me, I keep on fighting. Change it to become. If you cannot...
Well, the thing is that he should never have to feel like he's unsafe in his business. Like, no, this is the problem, is that these people feel like they have the right to make other people unsafe or to be violent. And I think that's the main issue here, is that
I need to
just basically go around and bully and attack people. When you act like an animal, you should be caged? Yes, of course.
Help us, resign. Police cannot help us. We are only here for just to showcase. Resign. If you cannot do anything, resign.
Resign.
Because of your higher superiors giving you orders, you're getting abused from me, people like me every day. Because you want to do your duty, but higher up, they fucking give you orders not to help me.
I don't see how it's not an obvious solution that you just get all the people that are outside harassing them and you tell them if you come back, you go to jail, right? I mean, I feel like that's what you do. Like, if you come back, if you try to interact with this person, if you try to, like, fuck up their business or anything, you just go to jail. Like, that's what I think should happen. I feel like that's logically what should happen. I agree with this dude. I think the police are inadequate. They're totally inadequate. And they're completely handicapped, and they refuse to take on these problems at all. This is awful.
Them you're getting abused from everybody, every day. Why? Because this fucking higher up, this bastard.
Yes.
I know who's giving orders. I got no enmity with you. I got no personal with you. But we do get abused every day. Because why? Because you want to do your duty, but your hands are cuffed because somebody tell you not to help anybody else. I know it's not.
And you even see him being reasonable with the police officers, telling them, like, hey, I know it's not your fault, but, like, this is fucked up. He's right. He's totally right about this.
I'm sorry. We don't have anything. No, we don't have anything in our heart against
Cops
you.
took the wrong side. I think it's because of seeing the threat of violence. Well, the thing is that this is the problem, is that I've talked about this before, about how, remember what I said before about how you have to curb antisocial, like, violent tendency behavior very early on before it spirals out of control? The guy would have never done a video and, like, said that he's going to kill them if they weren't harassing him on a regular basis at his business. So the fact is that, like, yeah, you could say that, oh, yeah, you're not supposed to be violent, but the truth is that you have to stop this where it starts. This guy not wanting to sell a certain kind of food does not mean that you're able to harass and attack this guy for no reason. And Korean rooftops is crossing. Yeah, his family is what crossed the line. Yeah, duh. And I think it should cross the line. Sikh are amazing people. They've been supporting Britain for a long time. Some of the hardest working people in the military. They have their own regiment. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody has a problem. Like, nobody even has a problem with, like, more, like, ethnically coded minorities, right? I mean, I'm saying, like, you know, basically, you know, non-white people with weird traditions and weird ways of expressing themselves, like the turban and everything. I don't really think that even British or Western culture has a problem with that. I don't really think so. But I think that what they do have a problem with is whenever they come into the country and they try to push their views on everybody else. And there's only one group that's doing that here, and it's certainly not him. It's the protesters. So I don't think so either. Yeah, nobody really cares. Like, I mean, obviously, like, they don't want to get ethnically replaced probably with those people, but, like, that's a fucking mountain and a molehill, right? I don't think that people have an issue with a guy living there who's like this. Yeah, he's the one getting arrested. Oh my God. Wow.
Before the power-ups.
This is the guy. Oh my God. Well, yeah, and I guess this is the guy, this is his account.
I came in like a rain.
No, this is just some other random stuff. I'll watch this clip. This clip seems to be getting posted over and over. Check his Twitter account. The harassment goes back weeks. What the fuck? Let me see if I can find it. So this is all from before? Restaurants not closing. I think these are just like other random events of like other things that have happened. I don't think all of these have to do, yeah, all of these have to do with it as well. Like, I think these are just like other things that have happened in general.
Booking.com has stays for absolutely anyone. Imagine you're a musical-obsessed couple. You book a dazzling hotel in the Big Apple, 5 stars, with a balcony for your big solo. If Broadway buffs can find their perfect stay, anyone can. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
So you want to start a business. You might think you need a team of people and fancy
That's
systems,
crazy.
but you don't. You just need GoDaddy Arrow. GoDaddy Arrow uses AI to create everything you need to grow a business.
I
Get
haven't
started
seen
at
what
GoDaddy.com/Arrow.
Why, hello there. From China, unexpectedly, decided to switch it up a bit. And today, we're going to explore what I think is China's least favorite province. I'm not sure if they realize they can use like all these other turnstiles, and I can only use that one as a foreigner. But whatever. Welcome to Jiangxi province. We're gonna find out if Jiangxi is as bad as the Chinese make it out to be. If it's as boring, as backward as they say. 3 years ago, I made a video where I went to rural China, and it was well received. But one of the responses to that video was, Tommy, that's not
Crazy, we got to.
rural China. You need to go deeper, harder. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go much deeper, much harder. We are out here, deep in China, Jiangxi province. And you know, what I want to point out is, without sounding like propagandist, this is like a tier 93 train station, and look at how nice it looks. You know, come on. I am far from a hater on America, but we need to step our game up. This lady's trying to get me into her taxi. I don't even know where I'm going yet, to be honest with you. Guangzhou. We're in the city of Guangzhou. Guangzhou is actually famous for being the founding of the Communist Party of China. We'll talk about that a bit later. So much fun we have ahead.我还没想好我要去哪里。我还要订一个酒店。She's trying to take me to the fancy ass foreigner hotel. Okay, so when you're traveling in China and you arrive at an airport or
Traveling,
let's see. Uber of China, which is Didi Dacha. You can use it right out of WeChat. But you'll also be hard pressed by like this lady right here. Who will try to get you into one of her black cabs. Grand Skylight Reading Hotel. Alright, so that's gonna be about like $5 to get over there. China is still quite cheap.
你是哪个国家的人？英国人吗？
不是，美国人。
美国的。
我喜欢中国。
美国还是有很多合作的哈。
对，是个复杂的关系。
Oh, there's arms in Israel.
Bye bye. All right. Now get this. This is my hotel.
Oh no. Wait, what? That's not it.
You want to guess how much it's gonna cost?
That was kind of annoying.
Ladies and gentlemen, this room cost me $30. $30. This is not Southeast Asia. This is China. I dare say China might be the best value for money in the world right now. Come here quick before World War III starts. I think this is the biggest bet I've ever seen. Oh. Like, this is too much space. Too much. Like, bring your entire harem here. It's even got a fancy 5-star looking bathroom with a see-through mirror for the shower. Oh boy. I am so happy to be back in China. Wow, we've even been blessed with a beautiful day. It's mid-February. The weather should suck. We got a nice sunny day here. That's great. Look, you can even see the girls have brought out the umbrellas in the park. Nobody wants to get a tan in China.
We let Forkful save us time and money with nutritious meals delivered straight to our door. It takes only 2 minutes to heat up, no preservatives, and no seed oils.
They actually taste like restaurant quality food. That means I actually look forward to every meal.
These are all natural, preservative-free meals with no artificial additives.
So let Forkful take cooking and groceries off your plate.
Join the thousands that trust Forkful today.
So this city is apparently the former home of the son of Chiang Kai-shek. You know, the guy who was on our team, America's team, in World War II, fighting against the communists. He was the mayor of this city, Ganzhou, from 1939 to 1945. And his house is somewhere around here. Neil. Look at this, though. Isn't that a nice little view here in mid-February in China's most boring province? That's nice. Very nice. You can't help but love a good wall in China. It's a country made to build walls. You could even say they built some pretty great ones. Ha! I'm planning on later going to the birthplace of the Chinese Communist Party, knowing that Chinese girls love to dress up in the local costume wherever they go. Are they gonna dress up in Mao Zedong outfits over there? Don't know. You're gonna have to watch this video to find out. See, there you go. That is the son of Chiang Kai-shek, Ching Chang-kuo, the future leader of Taiwan. And you might find it weird, he's also there with the white lady, that was his wife. She was Belarusian. He studied in the Soviet Union. You might find it weird that here in China, here in the birthplace of the Chinese Communist Party, they have a house celebrating a future leader of Taiwan. That's because he was posted here, and he fought against the Japanese, and that is the one thing of China, the communists, and the capitalists. That is the one thing.
I was gonna score a crazy shot, but I guess
both against.
It makes sense.
China can always rally around hating Japan.
To do a punch.
So they kept his house here.
Not up.
That's wild. They even have pictures of Chiang Kai-shek himself.
Chiang Kai-shek, what?
Chiang Kai-shek, enemy number one of the Chinese.
I don't know who.
Here he is, appearing in portraits with his son. This might be the only portrait of him in the entire country, for all I know.
你是哪个国家？美国的。美国 American。哇。Good. American very strong.
There you go. A little bit. China's very strong too.
China now more and more good.
More and more good.
Before no good.
我要拍外国人。
可以拍外国人。
You like China?
I like China. I love China.
Taiwan.
It's great. 江经国。
江经国。
好人，坏人。
算好人。
算好人。
蒋经国对赣州是做了贡献的，做了好的。
对，我觉得他跟日本人打仗。你
也不喜欢日本人？Before I in 非洲。
In 非洲。
非洲 ，you know。
哦，你住过在非洲 ？Africa, Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Wow.
Nigeria work.
Really? Oil?
2 years. 对，非洲。very poor.
You're doing mining. 矿业。
矿业。
哇。
我这是中国New Year 看拜。
OK。
one month
Can't believe that.
看拜可能这里 work。
哦，你要回去非洲？
要回去工作。
哇 ，OK。今年我也要去非洲。
你今年要去非洲？
对。
你看
非洲生活。
这是你爸爸带来的。
我非洲带回来的。
这是我姑父，不是我爸爸。
One, two,
three,
三个，
就是哇，
买秋千。
你有好多孩子们。
3个。
哇。
我也要去。
对，中国对你很骄傲。
很骄傲。
很骄傲。
我做贡献了。来。
你的眼睛是黄色。
I don't know what this.
站在一起。
Of course, I don't.
Okay, very good.
Alright.
Mandarin Palestine.
你有微信吗？
有微信。
我能加你吗？
当然了。
OK， 今天很高兴能认识你。
我也是。
我 see you later.
See you later. Good luck in Nigeria.
Okay, thank you.
That's so cool. It's like bringing two worlds together for me. Meeting a Chinese man that has lived in Nigeria. Coming back home. He's got 3 kids. Oh, and yes, in case you were wondering, the one-child policy is over in China.
Oh, that's...
Now they want you to have like 3
Why the hell did you...
5 kids. You can. There's no limit. Sky's the limit. They gotta get the birth rate up. It's dropping. Well, this is where they're all made. Jiangxi. Ganzhou. This guy driving a truck. They call that a mini Chinese truck. Not too shitty. Not too shitty at all. And now regular viewers of the channel may be wondering, Tommy, why are you even in China at all? After all, aren't you supposed to be on some kind of big trip from Europe all the way down to South Africa? And that's true. I'm still going to finish that trip. But you know what I thought? Besides the fact that
Strait of Hormuz off Iran.
The US and Israel began to attack Iran.
Because China, it's kind of when I'm at my best. I'm not going to lie. I speak the language. I know the place. I could be either the CIA or a Chinese propagandist when the situation calls for it. I'm happy to be here.
For procurement managers, Grainger is the go-to partner that helps keep your healthcare facilities ready for patients. Because there's no time to manage orders and deliveries from multiple suppliers, Grainger offers everything in one place, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. All with fast delivery that helps ensure you always have what you need to put patient care first. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
你好。Okay. Be gone.
Be gone, be gone.
Alright. That shit is not cute. China has the most convenient and addictive fast food delivery service in the world. You can get really good food delivered to you usually within like 30 minutes, sometimes within like 10 minutes. I'm not joking. And then it costs like $5. Jiangxi is known as a spicy food province. So in that note, got some spicy pork.
Oh no, that's a different. Dongqing.
Oh, that's spicy, alright. Oh. That's not like hot sauce at Taco Bell spicy. That's, oh man. That's kicked you in the balls spicy. Damn. And on that note, tomorrow I shall take you to the beginnings of the Chinese Communist Party. I will take you to where the Long March began. So much excitement coming up in China's most underappreciated province. What a night it's gonna be. Me by myself, here in this ridiculously oversized bed. Why not? I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good night. Bangkok, Thailand. The dream of every man above the age of roughly 19. You deserve a trip to Thailand. You also deserve a banking experience that works for you and not against you. And that's where the sponsor of today's video comes in, Current. Current is the future of banking. It provides digital banking services primarily through its mobile app. They give you all the tools and resources you need to save money, build your credit, and manage your finances much better. There's no hidden fees, and there's no mandatory credit check, which is great if, like me, you still have student loans 18 years later. When you sign up for their direct deposit program, you'll be able to get your paycheck 2 days in advance. And if you qualify, you can get $750 into your account before you even get paid. And you'll get a 4% bonus on your savings. If you overdraft, no worries. There's no overdraft fees for new users up to $200. Plus, they have 24/7 live support and 40,000 ATMs with no fees. I think it's great. We all deserve access to our money a little bit faster. So try it out. Go to the link in the description, which will take you to current.com/Tommy, and use the code, which is also Tommy, T-O-M-M-Y, and you can get $50 instantly.
How is the champ just handed
Thanks, Current, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to China. Alright, good morning. We're about to hop on another train. Very busy. This is just weeks before Chinese New Year. People start traveling early to get back to their hometowns, go traveling. It's the biggest holiday. It's the Christmas of China. Anyway, speaking of China, speaking of modern communist China, we're going to the origins. Let's go. I kind of wish we were taking one of these trains though, but those are slower. We're going to be on the high speed. Older model, high speed.
Arrival passengers, please get ready to wait at the door. Please mind the gap and height difference between the train and platform.
Hello. And hello to the cradle of the Communist Party. And here we go immediately. We have a big slogan, a big communist slogan. Regine welcomes you. That's what it says. To the red capital. Doesn't get any more communist than this. Exciting. A lot of people here. Alright. It took a little bit longer than usual to pass the exit. It's almost as if they're unsure. Do we want to allow an American capitalist into the cradle of the Communist Party? Here we go. And of course, you can see a massive monument right here, right near the train station, commemorating this was the place where Mao Zedong first
I gotta
organized
stop soon.
communists into a commune. It was the Chinese Soviet. They had a lot of contact with the Soviet Union. That's how the Chinese Communist Party got started. 你好，叶平经典。Okay.
Okay.
安全带，对的。
At the University of Arizona Global Campus, we are proud to offer over 50 career-focused online programs to a fierce community of wildcats.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Unless somehow he joins.
At uagc.edu.
All right.
Yeah, see you guys, bye.
Cradle of the Republic. It's about to get communist as hell. Let's do it. 你好，一张票多少钱？
35，I guess.